I mean, men are like this. Men,
Is that all we are?
one of the things that we are.
We are gradually becoming irrelevant to women.
That is the problem.
Women are not men with protruding breasts. I have a secret to tell you. I've been married for 42 years. Half of it not knowing what I was doing. And that is why when my nephew, Kobe, reached out to me and asked for tidbits on marriage and relationship, I was more than glad to oblige. He knew I've been married for 42 years. What he doesn't know is that half of it, I didn't know what I was doing. I learned on the job. My nephew is going to get a tip on love and relationship every day for the month of February. A tip a day. Oh, no, not your tip, not the tip you're thinking, but a tip. And I'm going to share it with you.
Yes, I've been following your daily tips for Kobe keenly for the month of love. I don't seem to quite agree with some of the things that you share with Kobe because I've tried and tested them.
Okay.
And they did not work quite well.
Okay.
I also employed certain tactics that I thought worked better. The first tip you said, call her and let her know she is on your mind.
Yes.
But Uncle, before we answer this question, why are you always speaking for the women?
I do not always speak for women. If you watch my plays, for instance, we do a lot of bashing of women, just as we do for men, especially because we are just portraying life. How can you watch a play like Dubai or No Sex?
Yes.
And say that Uncle Boy is always speaking for women?
But mostly.
Okay, so let's go. How can you watch a play like The Foreplay and say that Uncle Boy is always speaking for the women?
Oh.
That Uncle Boy is always...
I would want to throw in the towel for this particular one, but let's go back to our tips.
Jobizo.
Yes, sir.
We men are simple. Women are a little bit more complicated. And therefore, I believe that if we can equip men to handle the creature called woman, our lives will be easier.
The key word is equip men.
Equip men and empower men.
Empower men.
To know how to handle a woman. A man can be successful in business, in any career. But if he fails in his love relationship, in his marriage, his whole life is going to be stressful. So my mission is to help men understand women. I had an experience at the university when a lady came to me and said, James, go and tell your brothers that women are not men with protruding breasts. Women are not men with just breasts that are protruding. We need to understand that we complicate the whole thing of relating to a woman. Very simple things to understand. And the woman will make you happy. You don't understand those ones too?
But Uncle, is it automatic that men should know this? You said empowering men to
understand women.
How many of such seminars are there? All we hear is women empowerment. Everywhere, women empowerment.
And they have taken it seriously and they are running everything. We are gradually becoming irrelevant to women.
That is the problem.
Well, that's the problem you and I are solving right now.
But then back to the first tip.
Yes.
Call her and let her know. I tried it. I called my partner.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, baby. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
I hope you're doing well.
I'm okay.
Okay. Have you eaten?
Hold on. Pause it. The way she's responding to you, Cratchit, you have to up your game. It means that leading up to this call, now Cratchit, you were in the deficit. You were in the red. Because I don't sense any enthusiasm. Oh, my husband has called me. So I think she had an issue with you. And if a woman has an issue with you, don't sweep it under the carpet. What she expects from you would be an apology first. So we'll resolve that matter before you bring any sweet things on. So anyway, I can tell from her voice that Cratchy,
this is a young man fine. Let's not forget that your wicked landlord is he back from the village?
JB, is this why you called me? Maybe I'm busy. What's this?
Come on, darling. I just called to remind you that you have been on my mind and you are also on my mind, baby.
Now, what kind of animal is this? Please, maybe I'm on my period, though. If that's why you are doing it.
No, darling. It's not even like that. I want to be a better man for you, a more romantic and a more innovative man. Oh,
Are you dying? Are you in the hospital? Is everything okay?
come on, see, baby. Do I have
So,
to
Uncle,
be the one?
clearly you can see, this is a man trying.
No, clearly I can see that there's a man in depth.
At least it's a start.
No, that I'm happy you made the effort, and I'm hope that when you go home, it led to more talking.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, because then she'll let you know why your call did not please her, why your call did not bring the joy that it should. So it's all, but this is a good opening for us to talk and said, my dear, when I called you today, you didn't sound this. Is there anything? Can we talk? Let's talk. What's going on?
Uncle, this is difficult. So what happened to For Better For Worse? What happened to all those promises? Oh, relationship. Uncle, one man also said, Uncle Whyte, what happens when calling is just one-sided? Won't it be like you alone is making the effort? Okay, if you understand what the man is like, this is a man.
There's time to talk with her and find out what is going on. Why it's not a two-way street, because it should be a two-way street. Ideally, normally, women tend to talk, to call more than men. So if your case is the reverse, then have a chat with the woman. Let's find out what's going on.
Put off your phone when you are with her. Give her your full attention.
Yes.
And it's a big problem for me.
Why?
Because I followed your tip, and I lost a business deal. I was supposed to have a studio session with one Jamaican artist. And then that day, I said, okay, I've listened to Uncle Ebo's day 2 tip to copy my main doom phone so that I can give her my full attention. And that was the same time the client called.
Okay.
I woke up the next day to it.
But you still have your wife.
I have my wife. And
you still have your wife.
I have my wife. Of course, I do.
You have your life.
I have my life.
You haven't been killed.
I haven't been killed, but
Does your phone show you missed calls?
Yes, it does.
Did you call back?
Clients left a message.
Yes.
But I thought that moment was quite crucial because I should have been on the phone.
Anything that you sacrifice marriage for cannot be that bad. And I'm proud that you were able to put it off when you were with her.
But
don't worry, it will come back. Trust me, you did the right thing. It will come back.
I
at least love that night was nice. Okay.
If you turn off the phone, she will tend to tell you that your girlfriend, your side chick will call you.
That's why you've
turned off the phone.
Yeah. Then so it is not the phone you turn off. There's trust issues in the relationship.
Is it always trust issues, Uncle?
Why did your putting off your phone make her think that your side chick is going to call you?
Tip no taught the men to put off the phone so that you can give the woman full attention.
Full attention.
Now I have done it.
Yes. And now she's saying that if she didn't suspect you, she would never make that comment. So maybe you've done something that has raised a lot of eyebrows for her. So it is not the phone. It's not the phone you put off. There's a trust deficit in the relationship. Work on it. Hi, my name is James Whyte. Kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button. Thank you.
The cold treatment, that means she's yearning for
attention.
The man's tenderness.
Tenderness, yes.
How does she expect me to do that? She's yearning for my attention. If she doesn't draw my attention to it.
That is why you have to educate yourself to know how the woman, to decode her communication. A man needs to decode a woman's communication.
Because we men, we are not that enthused about some of these things. So we are just there, you know.
Are you saying that we won't want to be better men?
We want to, but some of these things, they are more particular about communication. They always want us to communicate. How about them also communicate? Because it takes two to tango.
That's their communication.
That is not communication, Uncle.
When you called your wife and said, you are in my mind, and she said, maybe I'm busy. Later on, she said, I am in my period, if that's why you are calling. She was communicating with you. She's saying that the only time you are nice is when you want something.
But Uncle,
she's communicated.
She got it wrong right there because I wasn't calling because of that.
Yes.
I called.
But she was communicating your past. So that was your testimonial.
Never speak to your woman in anger. Uncle, where do you draw the line? Being firm as a man and speaking in anger.
You're a music director, one of the best.
Thank you very much.
I've seen you handle egos, singers who have annoyed you and are doing their own thing, even bandsmen. And I've seen you deal with them firmly, not in anger, firmly. And I've also seen you deal with them in anger. And I know you would agree with me that the occasions where you were firm with them and said, this is what I want you to do it. This is how this line goes. And you're going to do it. You got better results from the other occasions when you just flared up and said, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? So there's a difference between being firm and being angry. When you're angry, you say things that you regret. Unfortunately, your woman will not forget those lines. And quite often, what happens in an argument or in a verbal fight between two people who love each other is that what you say, the unfortunate thing you say that slips out of your mouth in anger, now becomes a topic. She's stressing you out and say, you know what, I am just tired of this. For years, anytime there's an issue, you said it.
Uncle, tip 5, appreciate her.
Yeah.
For how long? Uncle?
As long as you breathe. As long as you're with her.
Now,
the beautiful thing is that when you do that, she would also return the compliment. So you appreciate her. She'll begin to appreciate you. And that is a beautiful place to get to.
So if I forget one...
Where you sell... No. Nothing says you should do it every day. Nothing says that. But as often as you become aware, as the night has been good.
Oh,
the food has been good. Why not?
Uncle, the night has been good, that part. You say thank you. When you enjoyed better than I did.
Babe, last night was special.
And what would she say back to me?
If you've done well, she will let you know she was happy. Even the way you are served in the morning will be different. The way you are served, the way your name is called will be different.
Uncle, forever and ever I fail. Till death do us apart.
Yo.
Uncle, and you are telling me to put a budget aside to get her ready for the event. Human hair, very expensive. Bone Street, very expensive. Because human hair, it comes in grades. 3,000, 4,000.
Who is talking about human hair?
Sometimes they know the grades.
No, who is talking about human hair? We haven't talked about human hair here. Whatever it is, that would make her ready for the event. I think that would be fine. I don't think any amount can be put to it. It doesn't have to be expensive. Again, it is you and your partner. And it is possible that she knows your financial situation. She will work with you. Trust me, she will work with you on that. To the numerous Cobbies out there, I was a Cobby. Thank God for the patience of a woman. Today, I have learned a few things. And that is why I'm so passionate that we will all learn and do better, because we can do better. When it comes to love and marriage, there's no school. So whenever you get an opportunity, learn. You don't have to agree with everything I say, which is fine. But before you dismiss it, remember it comes from solid experience and it comes from a good place. Try it. It will help you.
Arise and shine. God bless you.
Why did you say do this?
Men are like this. Men,
is that all we are?
One of the things that we are.